Tyler Bass set to kick off.
All the talk, all the hype, but the fastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The football, and it's picked up by the Ravens, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
Off the play fake. Sykes trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
The ball
give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Sykes. Flushed out right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42.
Oh, I thought I was talking this whole time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Hey, we hitting, man.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
My dog just asked me if I want to work the Under Armour camp. Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Oh, I didn't want him to throw it that far. Oh! Good flag. Good flag. Good flag. Why you jump so early? Good flag.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's going places, boy.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Ravens 14. Packers nothing. Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ooh, he got a lucky bounce.
That was a stop. It will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
You got to show us, brother. That's how we feel. You got to show us.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Y'all got that.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you're permanent. 6 figures every year, yeah.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Sykes throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Okay, I can't do it. Oh, I was going to do it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Sykes.
Man, he's that early, boy.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
2-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. I'll give them 14 on that one and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Ah, good tackle, 31.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to
he didn't block him. Go forward.
That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
God,
Across the
that's
45. Just a 5-yard pickup.
Didn't even block him, bro.
14-0 the score. This is the
Do it
NFL.
quick
on
enough
EA
for him
Sports.
to just go block, bro. That was good job. Let's go. Give me one of them Lewis punts. Let's go.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
I'll take it.
That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Sykes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Sykes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
That's not the first one I
On 1st and 10, Sykes escaping the pressure right.
He getting hit stick, though.
Hell doing good. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Don't do that. Atwell, hold on to that. Oh, man. I'm going to play some Campbell, dog.
The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Ravens 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Eluding the pressure right.
Hey, man, throw the flag. Still hitting the quarterback.
The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. but they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Zip on them passes, KJ. Let's go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt when the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
6 yards now.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Sykes buying time to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, Sykes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 13. incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Good job.
In
I
heavy
saw him
traffic,
waiting
and
there
it's
too.
intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Being chased out left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
47-yard line.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
That's a 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. First down screen pass, good for 5. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all
Come
know
on,
interceptions
really?
are going to happen.
That boy just did it. 2 people.
Most of the good quarterbacks, they just have the ball. Get
I'm
that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh
trying
ball, and let's go. He's got his offense
Oh,
moving again.
not Debo.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah. That's what he did.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
He's still open.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that was dumb.
And he'll take it
Even
into
dumber
the end
him.
zone for a Ravens
That was
touchdown.
not who I was throwing it for.
An 18-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive, they really increased their cushion.
The person I wanted to throw it to was wide open.
Very precise.
I didn't know he was going to
Methodical,
come
that's one of
back.
the words you've taught me. They just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me see. Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Off play action. Sykes.
Man, if you don't take that.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
I'm not going to force that.
Forced out to his left.
Force that,
He goes full extension, and he's
Right
got
behind
it.
his
His
ear.
first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a
behind his
1st
ear.
down.
1st down and goal to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
31. Packers 14.
I tried you last time.
Off the
get
play
that.
fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
humble.
And this is complete.
We
It's
humble.
Allen. And he's going to be
humble.
brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, we missed him.
Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And he's going to go down again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
What?
And his throw here's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. There has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
6 yards, fellas.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. On the play fake.
Come on, Ed Oliver, get off the ground, man.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's go, Ed.
Operating from the gun. Sykes.
Touchdown!
Mecole Hardman. 29 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
You could do that. Oh, yeah.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
I just texted him. I'm waiting on him to respond. He could be stopped.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And
he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 9 now. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Taylor. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
To number 16. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Keep coming.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They'll try to run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, Parker, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Sykes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes you know those defenders.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And the coverage terrific there as it's knocked down and incomplete. And it's all over. Just one is left standing. And that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Boy, Jay Witt got another one.